It's the morning weather briefing. This is for Tuesday, the 12th of August. Thanks to all of you for watching on the all-new Alabama Weather Network. Alabama's weather will feature an enhanced coverage of scattered showers and thunderstorms today and tomorrow. Then we trend drier by the end of this week and the weekend. We'll check the radar early this morning. And you can see scattered showers moving northward across the northern half of the state. These are marching through places like Tuscaloosa and Birmingham. Let's go down to the south, and you can see a cluster of showers and thunderstorms coming up into South Alabama. And again, these are moving northward, coming up into parts of Covington and Escambia counties. Nothing severe, but a few spots getting heavy amounts of rain. And again, we'll see a number of showers and thunderstorms around today and tomorrow. Not raining all day and still not necessarily raining everywhere. This is the upper air loop, which really tells the story. There's a big trough west of the state that will provide some upward motion to the atmosphere, helping to increase the number of showers and storms, and a weak feature in the northern Gulf that will be feeding deeper moisture northward. There's the radar composite early this morning, right before sunrise. Temperatures are mostly in the 70s to start the day's highs under 90 in most locations today, below average for August. We'll check the watch warning map around the nation. Pretty quiet. We've got some heat issues out in the western states underneath an upper ridge. Here's the severe weather outlook today. Marginal risks up around the Great Lakes. Also a small marginal risk over parts of southeast Arizona. Tomorrow, a marginal risk over South Dakota. And on day 3, which is Thursday, got a risk of severe storms near the Canadian border, parts of Minnesota and North Dakota. Here's a look at rain for the next 7 days. Average amounts between now and Tuesday morning of next week, 1 to 2 inches for the southern half of the state, around 1/2 to 1 inch for North Alabama. Tropical weather, got a couple of X's on the board. We have one over the Gulf that will not develop. That's that broad trough that's near the southeast tip of Louisiana, the mouth of the Mississippi, and that's moving inland. That will not develop. Another little feature in the North Atlantic. That will not develop. Really, the only player on the board here is Tropical Storm Erin, which is in the eastern Atlantic. And that will likely become the first hurricane of the season late this week. It is the 5th tropical storm of the season. So far, the first 4 tropical storms have been very weak, disorganized, many of them in the middle of nowhere. So this is the first really meaningful system of the season here. And again, you can see the track from the National Hurricane Center. They bring it to a point north of the Leeward Islands, north of Puerto Rico this weekend, with winds of 115 miles an hour. That would be a major Category 3 hurricane. We'll check the modeling. This is the ATCF set. And again, notice the bend to the north this weekend. And that is in response to a weakness in the ridge north of the system. This is the ensemble from the GFS, and all the members turn it north well before reaching the United States and the European. You got 51 ensemble members here, and all of them recurve this out to sea. Of course, exactly where it recurves, it is a question there, and really the only concern would be the island of Bermuda. Everybody there will have to watch this thing carefully, but again, this will not in any way, shape, or form affect the Gulf. This is the intensity guidance off the ATCF set. And you can see most of the members bring it up to a Category 2 or 3 this weekend. There's one outlier that's got it as a Category 4. But again, the good news here, no concern for the Gulf. So model fans, here we go. This is the GFS. This is the 06C run, valid this afternoon at 4. And there's your trough north and west of the state. And again, down below that with the little disturbance in the Gulf feeding deeper moisture northward. These precipitable water values go up today. That should mean a number of showers and storms, but still, it's not going to rain everywhere. But I would suggest most Alabama communities stand a good chance of getting wet a time or two today and tomorrow. That's the high-resolution HER model, valid this evening at 6 o'clock. And again, same thing tomorrow. Pretty deep moisture in place. A number of showers and storms around. That's the high-res HER tomorrow evening at 6 o'clock. And we all know what I'm going to say, the radar will not look exactly like that, but maybe something like that, just kind of a guideline. So this is Thursday. Still scattered showers and storms about. Better chance in the afternoon. And then Friday, that's when the showers really start to thin out as the ridge begins to rebuild. And highs go back in the low 90s for most of the state. And really, the weekend looks pretty dry. This is Saturday and this is Sunday. And understand there's always the chance of a shower on any given summer afternoon here. But it sure looks like this weekend the showers should be few and far between, with highs getting up in the low 90s and maybe mid-90s for parts of South Alabama. And the same thing on Monday of next week. Looks pretty quiet. And this is a week from today. This is Tuesday, August 19th. Now, the core of the heat is way, way west of here, over the Rockies. A big upper high there. And again, just standard summer weather. Partly sunny, maybe a few widely scattered storms, highs probably in the low 90s. Let's keep going. That's what we do. This is out 10 days. This is Thursday, August 21st. Again, the big upper high far to the west. And pretty standard weather, maybe an increase in showers and storms with highs back in the 80s potentially by then, mid to upper 80s. Rain for the next 15 days. We are looking for the green line on that chart. Now, that's the mean of the ensemble members, and it's right at 2 inches between now and the 27th of August. Temperatures coming off the national blend of models. Look at that. Highs below 90 through Thursday. In fact, mid-80s for much of Alabama today and tomorrow. But then with the increased sunshine and the decrease in shower activity, highs go back in the low 90s this weekend, maybe mid-90s in South Alabama. But then temperatures come downward again toward the end of next week with the upper 80s again. In the latest long-range guidance, this is for August 19th through August 25th. Temperatures maybe a little above average, but probably not by far. Another evening of rainbows across Alabama. This has been the summer of rainbows. We have seen some really, really good ones. These were yesterday. We had these little spotty showers, and after the showers, we get these great rainbows. Got to love one on the Gulf Coast. But those were just outstanding. Very vivid colors. Man, that's a great shot right there. Bet that old tractor's got some stories to tell. Check that out from the Gulf Coast last night. What an amazing shot there. And I love this one. Watch carefully. You'll see some of our hummingbird friends photobomb that rainbow shot here. Get ready. Here they come. They're getting all sugared up, getting ready for their journey to warmer weather soon. Before you know it, it's going to be fall. And, of course, after this rainbows, we had great sunset in the Alabama sky for most locations last night. Again, thanks to everybody for sending these photographs in. If you're watching us on the Alabama Weather Network, I get just hundreds of these a day, and it's our window to the world. And we are so thankful for you that send these in. We can't show them all, but listen, we see them all, and they are greatly appreciated. And hey, check this out. How about some Perseid meteor action late last night? These shots were taken over Lauderdale County. And let me tell you what, it is hard to photograph a meteor shower. You know that, but those are some great shots by Stacy Reed up in northwest Alabama. So one more time, we'll check the radar early this morning. Recording the update, doing this live at 5:19. You might be watching a little later this morning on the network, but you can see a cluster of showers and thunderstorms pushing up into South Alabama and the Alabama Gulf Coast. It's raining at Gulf Shores early this morning. Raining at places like Atmore, Bruton, coming up toward Opp and Andalusia. And those showers are marching north. We'll check the rest of the state. And again, same thing. We've got spotty showers and storms for central and north Alabama moving north today. So again, we're expecting scattered to numerous showers and thunderstorms. All right, going to be today at Southampton K-8 School in Birmingham for a weather program there. Tomorrow, a senior adult group, the Crossings at River Chase. And on Thursday, I will be at the Leeds Senior Activity Center for a senior adult group there. And then next week, it's all schools all the time as everything gets back into a swing. Got some, looking at the schedule here, got some very fun school programs coming up next week. And the school year is just jam-packed and can't wait. So that's it for today. And again, if you are watching us on the Alabama Weather Network, we're certainly glad that you found us. Thank you for downloading the app. We were number one on the App Store yesterday on launch day in the weather category. And that's outstanding. So thanks for your support. And again, the deal is if we have any tornado warning for any part of the state, we'll be live And for any really high-impact event, we might go live for a high-end severe thunderstorm warning or flash flood warning. But, of course, same thing for a hurricane. We could be on the air for days with a big hurricane if one approaches the Gulf Coast of Florida, the Panhandle, or South Alabama. We hope that doesn't happen. And I'm not saying it will, but I'm just saying that we're here. So thanks so much for the support. And as always, we invite you to watch us on the television side this evening, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, and 6. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.